Yo, what's good, fam? Look, I'm gonna share a story with y'all today on how I've been fucking up in my life in a couple of areas and what I learned and was reminded of that I think will help you in your individual lives. So I'm gonna get right into it. There's been things that I've been supposed to be doing over the last few days that I haven't been doing in regards to a new habit that I'm in the process of developing that's gonna help me probably 50 times the amount of money that I make now and help my life in a whole lot of other areas. And I just have not been doing it. I found myself like resisting doing it, procrastinating, all of these other things. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? And I took time to sit down and reflect and journal just to try and figure out like what's going on with me. Why am I doing this? Because I know in the past I've done this with other areas. And you know, in the beginning I didn't even realize what was going on. And I got to the nitty-gritty of it. Like at the end of the day, I was like, bro, if we being honest, you don't fully believe that you can do this or that you succeed at this. You're not confident because what you have to do now is something you've never done before and you haven't seen evidence of this working. So you questioning if it's gonna work, if you're gonna succeed in all of these different things, and you don't even feel confident like you know what you're doing. So because of those things, you're hesitating to do what it is that you know you need to do to develop this skill, to develop this new habit. And I was like, damn. And it reminded me because for me personally, I experienced those same things in the beginning when I first started working on my social skills, getting out and talking to more people, talking to more girls, learning how to shoot my shot and how to really be great with communicating with my dating life and my social life. In the beginning, it was the same thing in that area where I just would procrastinate. I'd self-sabotage, make excuses, just not do the things that I needed to do. And even with that, I got to a point, it's like, oh, you don't believe you can do it because you haven't gotten enough successful reps in to have the confidence in your ability to actually successfully do it. And my whole reason for sharing all of this with my recent experience and then giving you the example of how it applied with something else that I've actually built success and built confidence and belief in is to let you know in your life if you can relate, whether you have something else going on that you just been putting off, you've been procrastinating, to let you know if you struggle with confidence and belief, you're not gonna have it in the beginning. I'm telling you now, I learned that in the past and I was reminded of it just recently, as you can hear. You're not gonna have belief and confidence in the beginning, but you gotta be able to take action anyway. Like I always tell my clients or people that I work with, I love using the example of learning how to go for the people you wanna date or basketball. You know, somebody that's never successfully shot a basketball, the first time they get on the court, they're likely not gonna be confident when they go to shoot a basketball for the first time because it's like, I'm not fully confident in the technique and the process of doing this, and I don't know if it's gonna work. So you don't have confidence, and maybe every once in a blue moon, you come across somebody that's just their mindset on a different level, and they don't give a fuck if they've never done it before. They still gonna be confident, oh well, I don't care, I'm gonna make this shit happen. You may come across somebody like that once in a blue moon, but for most people, when you get up to start doing something like that for the first time, you're not gonna have the belief, you're not gonna have the confidence, but you gotta take the action anyway, because how it goes is you take those first steps and you may fuck up, it may not work, and then you get feedback. That's all failure is, right? Something doesn't go well. All it was designed to do was be feedback that, okay, something that you didn't work or produce the outcome or the result that you wanted. You're supposed to go back, look at what you did, see what you can change, tweak, and do differently, and then you try again. So That's all it is with whatever it is you're doing. When it comes down to building confidence and belief in whatever you're trying to do, you retool, you go back and you get more reps in. And as you get more reps, eventually you're going to start getting some outcomes. You're going to get some evidence of something work, whether you get a little bit better or you see a little bit of improvement, or you may just get it right or whatever. No matter what it is, you're going to give yourself some of that evidence. Oh, this does work. Oh, I can do this. And as you do that, that confidence goes up a little bit. And when that confidence goes up and you keep getting reps in, now that you see that that works, you start trying to replicate what works and see how you can tweak again and get even better. And as you keep going, you're going to start getting more and more successful attempts, successful reps, and more evidence. And the more evidence that you give yourself that you can successfully do something, each time that confidence is going to build. That belief is going to build, because it's like, I've seen it, this shit works. And once you've seen that something works enough times, doubt is out of the window. There is no more doubt. Like, you know what you know. You've been here. So that's what it is when it comes from confidence and belief. But you don't have it in the beginning. You have to go through that messy process in the beginning of not knowing how it works, not knowing if it's going to work, not really knowing what you're doing, not being confident in your abilities. But you got to trust and take the reps that, you know what, if I do this and I keep tweaking and adjusting over time, I'm going to build it. That's how you got to look at it. And I'm sharing this with you because that's what I was reminded in this experience, that, look, bro, I've been here before in other areas. And just like I had to go through that messy beginning in those areas to build the confidence that I now have today, this is no different. So for the folks that have been procrastinating, if there's been something that you've been wanting out of your life, there's been something you wanted to start, to do, to build, to create, whatever the thing is, I need you to understand you got to start. And just be okay with the fact it's not going to be pretty in the beginning. That's okay. Like, I promise you, I didn't see LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady. I didn't see any of them start when they started the sport in their profession. I didn't see some other people that have done other things, some of the world's greatest chefs, or you name whatever it is. I never saw any of them when they first started. But I guarantee you, they weren't what they are now when they first started. They probably sucked. They probably were trash as fuck. For real. Like, I'm telling you, they probably were. But they went through the process, and they got reps in, and they got better. They got reps in, and they got more confident. They got reps in, and over time, they built the belief and the confidence in themselves and what they could do. And the results were just what it was. So if you can relate, I need you to get started, fam. I need you to get started. Don't worry about the outcomes. Just take the actions and start tracking what you do. Look and see what doesn't work. Make adjustments and just trust it. If you just keep taking action, keep getting in reps, and trust the process over time, you're gonna build confidence and belief. I promise you. You can take that shit to the bank. You can clock it, like they be saying. You can set your clock to it. It's gonna happen. And I'm telling you, because there's so many of you all that may be watching this, you don't have the things that you want. You don't have the confidence that you want, the life success, the physique, the dating life, the lifestyle, whatever it is, because you're not taking those first steps out of the fact that you don't feel confident, or you're nervous about failing, or because you don't fully believe that what you're trying to do is gonna work. Get off your ass and take the actions anyway. Trust me, and if you need help, you need support, you need guidance, somebody to hold you accountable, any of these things, I created a community and a program just for people like you, working to become the best versions of themselves and to become the person that would have the life that they want to have. I created a space to help people to get the results, build the habits, the mindset, all of these different things, so that they can have the confidence that they need to create the life that they want. So if that's something that you need help with, I've got that link. There's a link in the description. Click that link. You can send me a message over on Instagram, or you can email me. We can get on a call, see what's going on in your life to see how we can help you. And if it's a good fit, man, I can't wait to see you all on the inside. And I also offer one-on-one coaching as well for people that may be looking for hands-on one-on-one coaching. I do offer those services as well. The same thing, you can click that link in the description. Send me a message over on Instagram, email me. We'll have a talk and see if it's a good fit. And look, man, I just want to see you all be the best versions of yourselves and have the absolute best life that you can have. That's all I care about in this space. And if you're not new here, you already know what time it is. So I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you got a friend, a relative, colleague, whoever that you know that's struggling in these areas of their lives, and you think that this would be a benefit, pay it forward and share this video to them so that we can try and help as many people as we possibly can. So look, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all know what I always tell you. Where you go and what you do in your life, that's 100% all on you, fam. And I promise if you do your part, you got it. So I love y'all, and until next time, peace and love.